Is creating a schedule and living by it. Instead of letting your emotions control your day, you see, luck might bring you one opportunity, but without discipline, you will waste it. Discipline is the foundation that transforms small efforts into massive results. So, as we begin this journey together, I want you to forget about luck and focus on building discipline, because discipline is not just a habit, it is the bridge between your dreams and your achievements. Discipline is the silent force that shapes your character. While most people keep hoping for better circumstances, the disciplined person creates those circumstances. Think about it. Luck can make you $1, but discipline can make you a fortune. Luck might help you win a moment, but discipline helps you win a lifetime. Every day you face small choices: wake up early or sleep in, read a book or waste time, invest your money or spend it carelessly. These choices may look small, but over time they define your destiny. A disciplined person chooses growth over comfort, responsibility over excuses, and long-term reward over short-term pleasure. So remember, the question is not whether you are lucky. The real question is, are you disciplined enough to create your own luck? When discipline becomes your daily partner, you no longer wait for miracles, you become the miracle. And that, my friend, is where true success begins. Success is never built in a single day. It is built in the small, ordinary days that seem unimportant but shape everything. Your daily routine is like the blueprint of your future. Show me your routine and I will show you where your life is heading. If your days are filled with wasted hours, distractions, and laziness, then your future will reflect the same. But if your days are built on discipline, learning, and purposeful action, then success will be inevitable. Think of your routine as the soil where seeds of greatness are planted. If you water the soil daily with good habits, the harvest will come. Reading, exercising, writing, planning, these small steps repeated consistently create a giant impact. The truth is, people don't decide their future, they decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. A strong routine turns ordinary individuals into extraordinary achievers. Your routine is your silent teacher. It trains your mind, your body, and your character without needing applause. The problem is, many people design their routine by accident. They wake up without a plan, react to whatever happens, and then wonder why life feels empty. Success demands that you design your day with intention. A clear morning ritual, time for learning, time for work, and even time for rest. This balance creates power. Remember, success doesn't ask what you do once in a while, it asks what you do every single day. Reading for 10 minutes, saving a small amount, or practicing a skill may seem too small to matter today. But over years, these habits will transform your entire destiny. Don't underestimate the power of your daily routine. If you can control the structure of your day, you can control the outcome of your life. Discipline and routine is the first step toward freedom. Success is not a mystery. It leaves behind a trail of clues that anyone can follow. Every great achievement you see in the world today is the result of patterns, principles, and habits that were applied consistently. The good news is, these clues are not hidden. They are available to anyone who is willing to observe, learn, and apply them. If you study successful people, you will notice they share certain behaviors. They read more, they plan their time, they take care of their health, they save and invest, they stay disciplined. None of this is luck. These are habits you and I can practice too. Imagine if you simply copied the morning routine of a successful person, or adopted the mindset they use to solve problems. Your life would begin to shift in the same direction. Success is predictable because it leaves clues everywhere. The only question is, are you paying attention? Think of success like a recipe. If you follow the ingredients and the steps, you can cook the same meal. The challenge is that most people ignore the recipe. They see the results of successful people but never study the process behind them. That's why Jim Rohn said, if you want to be wealthy, study wealth. If you want to be happy, study happiness. The answers are already out there. When you read biographies, listen to mentors, or observe great leaders, you are collecting the clues they left behind. The difference between winners and losers is that winners apply what they learn, while losers keep searching for shortcuts. Remember, you don't need to reinvent success, you simply need to recognize the clues, adopt them into your own life, and stay consistent. The path is visible, the examples are clear. All you need is the humility to learn and the discipline to follow the trail. Everyone has goals. Some people dream of wealth, others of health, others of building a business, or leaving a legacy. But here's the truth. Goals alone don't guarantee success. Dreams are only the starting point. The real question is, what will you do every day to move closer to them? That is where discipline comes in. Discipline is the bridge between what you want and what you get. Without discipline, goals remain wishes. With discipline, goals become plans, and plans become reality. Imagine two people with the same dream. One practices discipline daily, the other waits for motivation. A year later, one has results, the other has excuses. That's the power of discipline. Discipline means doing what is necessary even when it is difficult. It means staying committed long after the excitement of setting the goal has faded. Without this bridge, your goals collapse into disappointment. Think of discipline as the daily price you pay for the life you want. Success demands payment in advance, and discipline is the currency. The person who practices discipline may not see instant rewards, but over time, the compounding effect creates extraordinary results. Like bricks building a strong bridge, every disciplined choice makes the path to your goals more solid. Too many people give up halfway because the journey feels slow. But discipline is not about speed, it is about direction. Even small, steady steps guided by discipline will eventually cross the bridge. Without it, you remain stuck on the side of dreams, never reaching the land of achievement. So ask yourself, are you willing to walk the bridge every day, no matter how long it takes? If the answer is yes, then success is not a matter of luck, it is only a matter of time. Discipline is the bridge, and you must walk it. Failure is not the end, it is simply feedback. Every time you fail, life is teaching you something valuable. The problem is that most people see failure as a signal to stop, when in reality it is only a signal to adjust. Think about it. A baby falls hundreds of times before learning to walk. Each fall is part of the process. Yet as adults, we fear failure so much that we stop trying. Winners and losers both experience failure, but their response is different. Losers use failure as an excuse, while winners use it as information. Failure says, "This path didn't work, try another." It sharpens your judgment and prepares you for bigger challenges. Without failure, you cannot grow strong enough to handle success. Remember, failure is not your enemy. Ignoring its lesson is. The quicker you adjust after failing, the sooner you move towards success. Failure is like a mirror. It reflects what you need to improve. If you are wise, you won't run from it. You will study it. Every great inventor, every great leader, every successful entrepreneur has a history of failure. The difference is they refuse to quit. They ask the right question: what can I learn from this? That single shift turns failure into growth. Adjusting quickly is the secret. Don't spend years repeating the same mistake. Observe, correct, and move forward. Life rewards those who adapt fast. Just like a pilot makes small corrections during flight to stay on course, you must adjust when things go wrong. If you treat failure as your teacher, every setback becomes a stepping stone. Success is not about never falling. It is about rising faster each time you do. With every adjustment, you grow stronger, wiser, and closer to your dreams. Your life today is the sum of your habits. Every choice you make, no matter how small, becomes part of a pattern that shapes your destiny. You don't decide your future directly, you decide your habits, and your habits decide your future. That is why successful people guard their daily habits carefully. Think of habits like seeds. Plant good habits, reading, exercising, saving money, practicing gratitude, and in time you will harvest success, health, and happiness. Plant bad habits, wasting time, complaining, overspending, ignoring health, and you will harvest regret and struggle. The truth is, habits are powerful because they work quietly. You may not notice their impact today, but over months and years they create a massive difference. Small disciplines practiced daily eventually separate the winners from the losers. Your destiny is hidden in the habits you practice when no one is watching. Habits are like invisible architects of your life. They quietly design your days, and over time they design your years. That's why Jim Rohn said, "Success is nothing more than a